You're watching Cable Access 27. Stay tuned for College Talk.
Hi, everybody, especially you poor high school seniors. You know, this is the time of year when your parents and your teachers start bugging you about college, when all you want to do is get some really good fake ID. College advice doesn't have to be painful. Take it from us, because we've been there. I'm Hope Bledsoe, and I've been working on my master's in education for the past 5 years.
And I'm Russ Overgard. I'm a 7th-year senior here at the U, but I haven't really declared a major yet. Although I'm leaning either toward philosophy or classics.
Cool. You know, what we're saying is we've been in college a long time, so we can tell you what you really need to know. For example, one of the hardest decisions facing you, the new college student, is picking a course of study. The key is to know your own personality and then find the major that matches it. Say, for instance, you want to live alone in a cramped apartment with lots of cats, eat caramel corn for breakfast, and never bathe. You might want to major in film studies.
On the other hand, if you're just kind of a wimpy nobody who didn't go to the prom, attend Star Trek conventions, and wouldn't mind eventually being worth a few billion, you're a shoo-in for computer science.
Yeah. Okay, now you have a major, but where do you want to study? What should you look for in a college? The important thing to remember when making decisions like this is never listen to anything your guidance counselor tells you. Right, Gary?
Right, Hope. See, guidance counselors are basically nice old guys, but they all went to college in the 50s, hate their lives, and look like this. See what I mean? Here, let me show you the difference. A guidance counselor will tell you this.
It's important to find a roommate with good study habits and a good personality.
What a load of crap. What's important is to find a roommate with a CD player and rich parents. A guidance counselor will also tell you,
It's important to choose a fraternity based on its reputation for good grades and community service.
get real. It's not community service. It's servicing the sororities that counts. Finally, a guidance counselor will tell you,
It's important to find a well-lit area where you can study uninterrupted.
hey, what's really important is to find a dimly lit area where you can pass out uninterrupted. I'm Gary Dole.
Thanks, Gary. Another quick tip. Watch out for schools with directions in the name like Western, Eastern, and Central. They're for slower students who need help in finding the campus.
Now you've picked a college. You need to think about the actual classes you'll have to take. And the trick here is to select courses that don't require any actual work. So, for example, political science is always a good choice because your classmates will all be future politicians. So you can bribe them for the test answers.
And here's a real insider's tip. Psychology and sociology, they're the same thing. You can use the same term paper for both classes.
Also, you're always safe with any communications course since they're all taught by people who couldn't even get a job at the PI.
Right. And finally, you'll soon learn that in every field of study there are courses to avoid and courses to take. In physics, for example, the course to avoid is quantum trajectory theory and atomic liquid emollients. The course to take is what makes Mr. Kite fly?
If you need an English credit, the course to avoid is the allegorical God, a comparative survey of the deity through Chaucer and Milton. And the course to take is our friend, the comma.
And if, God forbid, you're studying ancient history, the course to avoid is the emergence of the mammalian form from the late Cenozoic to the early Mesozoic eras. The course to take is those big, clumsy dinosaurs.
We have this week. I hope we've been helpful. Join us next week when we'll discuss how to pump the keg for your beer without ending up having to pump it for everybody at the party, and how to qualify for Evergreen State's Future Tower Records Clerks of America Scholarship. Till then, for Russ and Gary, I'm Hope Bledsoe. Bye!